There seems to always be a time when I crave traditional JRPG experiences. When the Alliance Alive first launched on 3DS, I felt the game did enough to hold my attention. However, developer Furuyu might have thought that wasn't good enough based on the remastered port to console with the Alliance Alive HD Remastered. Not only did the team up the game's presentation, but they also fixed a lot of my previous criticisms. The Alliance Alive HD Remastered focuses on a group of 9 rebellious characters. Most of the group are made up of members of a rebel guild who fight back against the control of daemons. These daemons came to the planet thousands of years prior, and they now rule over it along with the Beastmen. The story slowly introduces the characters and allows the player to play the opening of the game from different perspectives. Presenting the story in this manner allowed me to understand the motivation of each member of the group, as well as get to know their personalities. What's good is that each character has likable qualities about them that make it nice considering you don't always have access to each member of the group. The story I found myself most attached to was Galil and Azura's quest to find the blue sky. After viewing a forbidden painting, Azura lost her sight but can still use magic to see. It's complicated. Anyway, the way the two interact and their willingness to help each other out comes off as genuine and pure. Each character shares these same qualities, which makes the entire game about a group of ragtag heroes saving the world in a not so heroic way. During the game, text shouldn't be skipped because the characters like to talk about where they're going next, and there's not always a way to get that information again. Furthermore, cutscenes make it difficult to catch everything since the game still doesn't have voiced audio and the text in these scenes is on auto. During gameplay, players can enjoy traditional JRPG offerings such as exploring an open world, venturing through new towns while busting into strangers' homes, and fighting it out in a turn-based battle system. Towns in the Alliance Alive HD Remastered each have a theme that lets you know a little bit about the people in that region, while venturing through the open world sparks a sense of adventure that I didn't realize I was craving. The game has many dungeons that players will find themselves in. Some feature light puzzle solving and maze-like designs. One thing that I felt lacked in this game was the map, which only outlines the surrounding areas and doesn't show anything that would obscure your travels or changes in elevations. It just makes them rather useless. In this version of the game, the difficulty has been reworked to allow players to not have to grind so heavily since the 3DS version had a huge difficulty spike. Now, I can see this being a nice entry-level JRPG for anyone who is looking to get into the genre. You can see other improvements in the characters themselves who have never looked better in their chibi fantasy designs. The battle system is where the Alliance Alive HD Remastered shines. Each battle can be fast-forwarded through with 2 different speed options. Players can equip each character with several weapons where, over time, they'll become more efficient with what is known as awakening. Other aspects of battles include what is known as guilds. Interacting with the guild towers on your quest unlock various assets during battle, and later in the game players are able to construct them, which spreads their area of effect. What I enjoyed about the Alliance Alive HD Remastered is just how capable each character was in battle. Not only could they hold their own, but if things were going totally south, they can utilize a unique ability known as Ignition. Using this ability unlocks a move known as Final Blow, which does some considerable damage, but also breaks the equipped weapon. The Alliance Alive HD Remastered has a fantastic soundtrack. Each song fits the game's somber mood with lo-fi synth and piano riffs. In some areas, the music will ramp up to make your actions feel truly heroic as you fight to reclaim your world and answer its many mysteries. The Alliance HD Remastered is an excellent port of a standout adventure on the 3DS that fixes many of my previous issues. There's also the bonus of seeing these characters in a higher resolution. To get the most out of this game, players will need to invest in the story and its characters. Every action the party makes on their quests lead up to a few good story moments that make it all worth it. The lack of voiced audio and terrible map designs don't really hold this back from being the awesomely approachable and charming adventure that it is. Noisy Pixel is giving The Lions Alive HD Remastered an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.